All right, Don, I know you got a year and a half and 6 minutes here. I don't want to waste too much, especially with that beautiful jacket. But now, Don, this is the rule that I think absolutely has to go. You know I'm kind of wacko right now.
I know you are wacko.
I'm driving everybody nuts. But
you're driving me nuts.
Well, Jennifer from Simcoe, you came all the way with this lovely sign based on that famous ad, of course, from Simcoe for $80 a gas, $120 for the tickets, $200 for the hotel, but the price is part. Go ahead. All right. You caught out of that. One was how Dallas is using that little zone outside the trapezoid. You remember? Yeah. Have to listen carefully now, guys. This is the important part where Don shares his wisdom on how Dallas won tonight.
I'm trying to keep him under.
Here we go. Here's finally, you're a Pinko media guy. Back at the Bell Center in Montreal, Leafs get out of here with a pair. Here we go. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Watch what he does here. Watch what he does here. Look, he's going to pass it 24 instead of shooting. Drives you nuts.
I do have a couple of theories.
Oh, shut up with your theories. I'm sick of your theories. And anyhow, here I am.
Mike Commodore is an unbelievable story, and Carolina was a little upset. Heartbroken might be the word. You've been going along with Roddy Brindamore even, and of course your Stahl connections. But they felt you praised them a lot in the first round. They were getting high on their horse, and then as soon as they won over Montreal, 4 wins in a row, you said, oh, but now it's Brodeur, and it's New Jersey, whole different kettle of fish, and I think they're hurt.
I know for a fact they were. I got a call from you-know-who.
Yes? Bobby Orr, maybe?
Yes, and said that they were...
Devastated is the word. So they have a bet. This is the bet. If they win this series, you're going to have to wear this. Mike Commodore is now famous. His Christmas present this year was a bathrobe and the Crocs. Those shoes, by the way, are also all the rage. You can buy them at the games. He's going to they're sending you a load of wigs and bathrobes. They're not sending you the Crocs. I think they were worried at customs. They say a load of Crocs. I mean, even for Don Cherry. But anyway, the bathrobes and the wigs are coming to you.
And what do I have to do?
You have to wear it on the opening and all through the coach's corner. You were on the opening of the telecast this evening, Don, for Mike Commodore. The bet you made, of course, going, man, this is the last time we'll discuss this bet, but Bobby Orr was really bent on getting you looking this stupid, and he did a good job.
BC did a pretty good job. I'm living there, and I'm getting a little ticked at them, but I've listened. They start right off. Miller, Ryan Miller, Michigan. Jesse Owens, oh, yes. Hobie Baker, now, yes, Michigan, USA. At the other end, Cam Ward. And all you heard the whole time was any American out there was mentioned. And I don't blame them. What they're trying to do is sell the game down the States, and if you're American, you're American. It's a funny thing. I do the same thing in Canada. For instance, when I say the Stanley Cup champions, Tampa was 16 Canadians. Calgary, the finalists, were 15 Canadians. In the games out tonight, Edmonton, 15 Canadians. Anaheim, 15 Canadians. I'm considered a racist and a bigot. Isn't that funny? Anyhow, we are the best, and I've always said it before. I just thought I'd mention that. How they pump Americans, we should pump Canada. Go ahead.
The Honourable Danny Williams, Premier of Newfoundland, from last night at the Legion. Have a listen. Sickening, really.
I had this jacket on every Saturday night because this man is my idol. I just absolutely adore him.
Now, the National Hockey League wants to stop all those scrums in front, eh? Go ahead, roll the scrum in front. You've seen a million of them. They take up so much time, they want to stop them. I'm going to tell you how to stop it. Let them go. Just say, let them go, and I'll tell you, I guarantee you, they're pushing and shoving. I'm not coming to your golf tournament. So
you don't buy that the referee taking one guy out and giving him a penalty won't do it?
Why, like some guy, what's his fault? So the referee goes, it's up. We're going to start giving him discretion.
Well, the theory is that little penalty would dissuade it, but there's so many penalties now, right?
Let him go. And I guarantee you no more scrubs, as you know, as a referee.
Okay, there's two things. I don't know if you got the second part, is how Jason Smith forced to make a decision, threw it away.
Now watch. This is a perfect play. He says it's not.
No,
around the boy a minute.
That guy could have picked that off.
He
just
didn't,
missed it. Hold it. Back it up again, and I'll tell you.
He didn't, though.
But he could have, because they pressured Jason.
I could have, if you know my uncle.
They did a great job in Game 4, Don.
Wait a minute. Do it again.
Okay, so Jason has to rush, because they're really going after him.
You're saying this is a bad, yes.
Watch, there's the duck right there ready, but he missed it that time, and then they end up turning it over.
Well, because he knew he wasn't over there in time.
Where's Jason?
Are you telling me?
Here's the second one. Jason now, he doesn't trust this breakout anymore.
Isn't this something?
Oh,
I mean, I have to put up with this stuff.
That's good. That's a good example of...
What?
But what? Well, that was a turnover, too. But here we go. Now it's Jason, and he's... Keep it going. Well, that's good. Keep it going, unless it's clipped.
This is coach's corner.
Keep that play going, and you'll see that Jason doesn't want to throw it up. Well, sorry, Don, since you asked.
No, that's all right, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, watch Jason now. Here he goes. He doesn't want it, so he goes up the middle instead.
He doesn't. He goes...
There.
Folks, Believe me, you ring if you don't have a play, you ring it around the boards and you tip it out. That was a perfect play that they had there. This is Coach's Corner.
Yes.
Coach of the Year in the American Hockey League. Coach of the Year in the National Hockey League. Weatherman from Red Deer. Thank you very much.
No question. Good at anticipating flakes. That's how I started. Hey, the water
What?
bottles. You want to show that?
No, we don't have time.
Yes, we do. We have a minute and a bit.
That's not a a minute and a bit?
Yeah, we do.
You almost ruined it. All right, kids. No, I don't want to do it.
You don't? Okay.
We
We
don't want to do it. You got me too upset.
All right.
You're telling me now
No,
how to run Coach's Corner.
I'm not. You asked.
I didn't ask. You were yelling and hollering in here.
I was saying it was very
Marty's a
interesting.
fighter. What does he know about breaking up plays?
You look just like you. Big biceps and upset.
All right, I wanted to show a little something here for those who might not have seen it. I don't know how anybody would miss it because everybody watches Coach's Corner.
No, but I was at the end of the game. It was late. I had a lot of coaches coming up to me telling me, kids, you're in the tournaments now, and I want you to be very, very careful. And, no hitting from behind. Nothing is worth that. But we have a little, when you're going to score a lot of goals, my voice is going, I'm getting so excited. Anyhow, this is Chris Kelly. I want to show, a lot of coaches told me to play this again. This is class to me. Go ahead, roll it right now. Now watch this. This is only his second goal, by the way. You think he'd have been jumping out. Now it was the 8th goal. Watch how he acts, you kids. You're watching out there. You act like that in Team Canada, too. It looks class. Look at that. See the rest of the guys? That's the way to act, boy. I love that, Kelly. That's class to me.
Yeah, it is.
He gets the ball back. Now, it's terrible. I know. This is not
All right.
supposed to be.
You didn't want to
but
show
this
the
is
code.
life.
The code's in trouble.
And they send a guy like Wellwood down. Absolutely nuts. And another thing I got to quiet. And another thing I got to say.
But here's from the OLN broadcast, Joe Beninati and Darren Elliott on OLN
Oh, yeah?
describing the Umberger situation.
Oh, yeah?
Dimitrakos, he put Umberger on the trolley tracks. When I use the term trolley tracks, that's Canadian icon Don Cherry often calls it that, meaning that you are committed to a path. And Umberger was because of the pass.
I don't understand it.
That's
You're
pretty
popular
good.
down there, huh?
Yeah, I'm popular down there. I'm an icon, or what is that ever
Yeah.
it is down there. And up here, the media thinks I'm a jerk. How
Do you have a
figure?
comment on that hit?
No, listen, kids. Little thing. If you see your guy going like this, your guy up center ice, and he wants it, never give it to him because you can see what happens.
Gerber should have been out at 2-0. That would be the Yank.
Now, if you had steered it right, let's take a look at the dressing rooms
I
again.
don't know what's throwing me off.
What? Oh. Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it?
I know.
Anyhow, let me.
Mad. And full cages in every other form of hockey, right?
You know what? You're nuts.
Yeah.
You are absolutely out of your mind playing with those guys. And I'm not saying I hated playing with amateurs because you never knew what they were going to do. You should wear a full cage. You're dum-dum.
Well, it's the same problem because we got visors in the NHL. Everybody should have them, and we should all have the full cage. You're right in beer league hockey. Here's
Oh, wait a
the
minute.
goal.
Give me that again. Give me that again.
We should all have the full cage because if you have some guys wearing full cages, all of a sudden sticks are up a little more, right? So you
How much time I got?
30.
30 seconds. Isn't this something?
Well,
so much to say is
good
so
30,
little
though.
time. Yeah, it's a good 30. You know, here it is, a couple of games to go.